This video is kind of made to show all the NEET aspirants that you will have your fun life back after the NEET exam. But right now, you've got to remain focused, maintain that consistency, and just be committed. Now that you've clicked this video and watched like the first 30 seconds, two questions are very likely going to be coming across your mind. First, who in the world is this girl doing all of this drama, walking in the woods and that sort of thing? And the second question is probably going to be, what on earth is she doing? Like, what is she talking about? Well, I'm going to try my best to answer these two questions. The first question is really easy to answer, like, who am I? But the second question does not have a straightforward answer to it. So let's get into the video. I'm Aisiri Bhat, and of all the things on my bucket list, which I've started to accomplish slowly after NEET, one of the things was to create a YouTube channel. So that's why I'm on your screen and rambling of whatever's coming to my mind. But yeah, that's who I am. And basically, I cleared the NEET exam this year. It was my first attempt. I got 645. I did kind of want more, but then that's how it is, people. Alright, so the answer to this second question is not as straightforward as the first one. See, when I was a NEET aspirant, I really enjoyed watching videos of the after NEET life or the MBBS life or just motivational talks in general. It just gave me that internal drive to maintain the consistency as a NEET aspirant. And now, since my NEET exam is over, and because I'm kind of in the position to make such videos because, I'm going to be entering into the MBBS life soon, I thought, what better not than to make YouTube videos? And I feel like if there are like-minded people watching this, even maybe they would get motivated by just seeing all of this. I don't know if that makes any sense, but yeah, that's probably the only reason I have right now. Alright, with all of that cleared up, let me begin my way of motivating you, NEET aspirants, and that is by talking about life after NEET. Now let me just tell you, life after NEET is a whole other phase of its own. Like, this is me 2.5 months after NEET, and I could literally categorize every single week after NEET into its own symbolic category. And that's kind of exactly what I'm going to do, so let's get into the video. The first week after NEET, at least for me, was filled with fear and confusion. Confusion because, see, you've just completed a tiresome and horrendous journey of 2 years. And for me, entering into the room after my NEET exam just felt so wrong because I could see all of these books pile up on the desk, charts on the wall, motivational quotes everywhere, and question papers scrambled across the entire room. So it was kind of like beckoning me to study, and now they had no value because my NEET exam is over. So that's why there was confusion, because I thought I had to study, but I was not supposed to study. And fear, because what I used to do, at least in the first week, was look at all the answer keys, Alan, Akash, Physics Wala, and just try and evaluate how I performed in the NEET exam. So every time I would go wrong, there would be that instant regret. So that's why there's fear as well in the first week. But don't worry, these emotions of fear and confusion only last like for a week or something. And after that, it's excitement and thrill. The fun of life after NEET really begins now. So what I did was I began my way of watching so many movies and TV shows. As of today, I have seen a total of 38 movies and TV shows combined. Don't judge me, but I had a lot to catch up on, okay? And me, my brother, my mom and my dad, we went on a magnificent trip to Ladakh. And I can tell you this was a treat for like studying so hard for NEET and all of that. But no amount of hard work matches the view, the beauty that Ladakh has to offer. So please go visit Ladakh. It is a true beauty of its own. Then after a few weeks of doing so many exciting and appealing things, you slowly start to forget the stress, the frustration, and the pessimism you used to feel as a NEET aspirant. At least for me, once I started to get used to this new lifestyle of not studying, I slowly started to disregard the fact that I had given hundreds of mock tests or how I had managed school exams and coaching exams all together. But one thing I did to not ever forget that was make a NEET journal. And that's mainly because I don't want to forget the 2 years of hard work I've put in to get here. So yes, try making a NEET journal if ever you want to. Then comes the phase of boredom. You've done literally everything that you wanted to do after the NEET exam, except some of those extreme things which require a lot of planning and effort. You're tired of watching movies, reading storybooks, going out, talking about anything but studies, and now you're in the zone of doing nothing, but you are craving to do something, but you don't know what that something is. And it's in this point of boredom that you suddenly start to realize that your life is changing and everything will commence again, but it's gonna be in a different manner. So for me, at this phase of my NEET after NEET life, it started to sink in that I am going to enter into a hostel soon. And the fact that I'm becoming a doctor in like 15 years was starting to make some more sense, even though it doesn't even now. After a few days of feeling bored, there was this sudden urge of re-excitement again. So just like how in physics there's that concept of reverse biasing, where nothing really happens for a really long time until all of these minority charge carriers gang up and carry current. Yeah, I was trying to be academic there, but the same way, after feeling bored for a long time, there was these minor things that started to happen and I quite literally wanted to do some things again. So I got this urge to create YouTube videos, and I don't know, I had this kind of reality strike wherein I felt like if I don't pursue another hobby soon, I am going to enter back into that robotic lifestyle that I've been trying to avoid ever since after NEET. And then comes the phase of counselling. And if you're like me, with a pretty disappointing AIR, then you literally have no clue which college you're going to be allotted by the software, even if you've given your preference list. So right now I'm waiting for that because it's not really started, but I'm on the verge of reaching that phase, okay? Alright, so I have no idea what's going to come next and I don't want to give any false information about that, but what I expect is the next phase is going to be the after counselling buzz, and then get ready for the hostel life phase, and then it's going to be the time to say bye-bye to my family, my cats and my dogs, and start the MBBS life. And also, the last point is going to be like saying bye to my 15 and 16-year-old self who's got me till here, and saying hello to the 17-and-a-half-year-old who's starting the MBBS life. So these are all the things that I wanted to present to you today. If you did not understand the point of this video, I don't entirely blame you, but it was made with the intention that if you're like some sort of NEET aspirant, knowing that you'll get your life back after dedicating 2 years of hard work for it, should be of some degree of motivation, I would expect. So yeah, that's why I made the video. And in the next video, I'm going to be talking about some of the tips and techniques that I used as a NEET aspirant to enhance my preparation. So you can watch that when it comes out. So yeah, that's it. Bye! Alright, if you're still here, then I don't know, it probably means that you liked the video. Please do comment down below what you thought about it, and if you're a NEET aspirant or any person preparing for any competitive exam, if this was any sort of refreshment or motivation to you at all. And yes, I won't tell any of you to subscribe right now because you don't know what I'm going to be posting, but as a clue, I am trying to motivate y'all, so I might put out some videos on how I used to motivate myself or how you can enhance your NEET preparation, so those sort of strategies. But I don't want this just to be an academic channel, so let's see what I've got up my sleeve. So yes, bye, and I won't be gone for long, okay?